Hi guys and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be analyzing 4 cryptos which are Algorand, Apecoin, Ethereum and Aptos. We will see where they might move over next weeks. Please subscribe to our channel to receive our analysis and our real-time trading signals on crypto, stocks, forex and commodities. Then you can join our growing community at patreon.com/financial trading academy. Let's start analyzing Algorand. Over the last few weeks, I've been stating that I was expecting the end of the current weakness at the end of June, and I've been clearly stating several times. You might have the chance to watch my previous videos that I was expecting between June and July the beginning of a very strong rise. Okay, since yesterday we are experiencing big movements for most of the cryptos and obviously for the most important ones. So let's start with Algorand. What we see here is that right now it is worth 0.12 US dollar. Now, if we analyze the MACD, this one is a weekly chart, as we can see here. We clearly see a bullish divergence between the price action. In fact, here we see lower lows and lower highs. Okay, the price keeps moving downward, while beneath we see actually the MACD moving higher. Okay, so here we have lower lows and lower highs, while here we see higher lows and higher highs. Okay, that's a bullish divergence. But most importantly, we see here this amount of volumes. Okay, so where I expect Algorand moving over the next weeks. I've been clearly stating that, and again, you can watch my videos to see if I'm saying the truth or not. I've been clearly stating that I was expecting that the 90-95% of the current weakness actually was already been done. Okay, so what expect over the next weeks? Definitely a rise for Algorand, again, both because of the volumes and the bullish divergence. Obviously, here we see a very, in terms of volume profile, here we have a very strong, this is the POC, it is called the point of control, around, okay, between 0.40 and 0.50. Definitely see Algorand moving higher over the next weeks, but obviously here we will have a very strong resistance, but once breaking above this area, then we can definitely project Algorand keeping moving till at least 1.50 US dollar, but this is something that will happen between 2023 and 2024. So for now, probably Algorand will be moving higher over next weeks. In other words, I believe that if before it was the 90-95% of the current weakness already done, here probably we have done at least the 98-99% of the current weakness. Again, I've been clearly stating that we are inside the bull run up since November 2022. I've been detecting a 1-year cycle. That's why I divided in 2 sub-cycles of 5/6 months, and that's why I detect a period of weakness that I said in advance, and that's the difference between me and the other guys outside there, the moon guys that have no idea of what they're talking about. So a current window of weakness between April and June, July. Okay, so I expect again a strong movement in July, August, September, and then October, November, again weakness, and probably partially December. Let's move on, let's analyze Apecoin. Right now it is worth 2.17, point of low, relative point of low at 1.97. So again, for Apecoin, I've been suggesting to my patrons not actually buying, to not buy Apecoin. Actually, I will be a buyer only above this area. Okay, so above 7-8 US dollar, because here, as we can see, if we analyze the volume profile, we see actually two very long horizontal volumes. Horizontal because it's the volume profile. Okay, that's one. This one is a low node. Okay, low volume node. When that happens, probably we might expect a reversal. Yet we lack in terms of volumes, and in fact here the volume profile, actually we see a very short volume. We need definitely further volumes, further upcoming volumes before being a buyer. Okay, again, disclaimer: we trade on our own, we don't take responsibilities for your trade, so we are not suggesting to do the same as we do. So that's our analysis, technical analysis. So in terms of between Algorand and Apecoin, definitely we prefer Algorand. Now let's move on and let's analyze the queen of the crypto market, which is Ethereum. Between Ethereum and Bitcoin, I've been clearly stating several times that I do prefer Ethereum personally, and the reason is given by the relative strength, which is higher for Ethereum than Bitcoin. So I've been sending several reports, several alerts to my patrons, given the fact that this volume constitutes a very strong horizontal resistance. In fact, from here, actually, we were seeing that the price that actually Ethereum was not able to keep moving downwards yet, or in fact, we've seen actually a reversal. So in terms of price action, Ethereum becomes absolutely interesting. It becomes actually a masterpiece for buyers above 2,000 US dollar. Okay, so what to expect now is that Ethereum is going to face this area. We might see a period of squeezing with an alternance between a long white candle, long black candle, some reversal pinball, etc., etc. So actually, Ethereum is not going to break 2,000 US dollar. Actually, with one single candle, yet I do believe that between July and August, Ethereum is going to break above this area. Second area is here, okay, at 3,500 US dollars. So I see empty space. So Ethereum is definitely in my top list, in my top crypto list for the next weeks. I'm strongly, extremely strongly bullish on Ethereum. Let's move on and let's analyze Aptos. Here we see again the volume profile on the right side. So what we see here is actually a very strong resistance between 8 and 9 US dollar. While here we've seen actually an increase in terms of amplitude for the volume profile. Now if we analyze the volume, again we see a bit of blackness in terms of volume, so I'm not that bullish on Aptos, to be honest. So it's definitely not my favorite. It's definitely not, I'm not going to trade Aptos, and the reason is because we see here a very strong, very long volume, which actually Aptos will be to face over the next weeks. So definitely from 7.20 there is a concrete chance to keeping moving higher till testing 8 US dollar. From there we're definitely going downwards again. So there is still in place the chance to see Aptos keeping moving downwards till 4 US dollar. Only above this area, so only above after even actually conquered successfully this area between 8 and 9 US dollar, but with volumes. We need to see more volumes here, then we can, or actually I can be an Aptos buyer. Okay guys, if you want to receive our analysis and our signals on stocks, crypto, forex and commodities, then you can join us at patreon.com/financial trading academy. You will find the link in the description field. Thank you guys.